Hey guys, here's part two. Okay. Alright. I was watching the video of all the Trump supporters, everybody was at that rally, walking over to the Capitol building. And you look at those videos, you'll notice about a good 75 to 85% of those people walked over to the Capitol building and stood there at the perimeter. Okay, because they all know how to protest, and protest peacefully. So they went to the perimeter of the Capitol building, and they stood there, and they were going to stay there. They were not going to move in on the Capitol. They know better. Because violence silences the message. In any domestic battery situation, when you're having an argument or a fight, whatever the argument was about, once you be violent and physically violent, then the message is lost and the focus is on the violence. Okay. You know that I am a never-ending student of psychology and sociology. And what happened in the Capitol building is a perfect example of what I believe about psychology and sociology. That they play off each other. That a little bit of behavior of the group and the behavior of the individual. So they play off each other. So the behavior of the individual can affect the behavior of the group. And the behavior of the group can affect the behavior of the individual. Now, I believe what happened at the Capitol building was that the behavior of the individual, okay, and we're talking about many individuals, because, okay, there were two groups over there. There were this is my belief, okay, the militia and the Charlottesville alt-right, okay. And when I say alt-right, you know what I mean, right? Okay. Right, okay. So, we had two groups over there. And in sociological terms, it's like also mathematically we could say set A and set B. Now, what we saw was set A union set B. And we're talking mathematically here, okay? So, set A, which is the alt-right, union set B, which was your average patriot, equals A union B. Okay, and that you have mathematically as a set, two sets within a set. Okay. Now, with the behavior of the individual, now each individual element of set A, okay, affected the behavior of the whole set. Okay. That set joined with set B, okay. They're professional. They know how to breach a building. They know how to break windows. They have the courage. They have, there's no hesitation there because they don't care about law and order. We do. Okay. So can you think that people, as angry as they were, would think it's a good idea to break through the Capitol building? Okay. So we had set A and set B. Set B was going to stay at the perimeter. Set A, on the other hand, was ready to breach the building. And when you got the behavior of that group joined with the behavior of this group, and with everybody angry over here at set B, you might find a couple of elements from set B joining set A. But I believe mostly set A went and breached the perimeter, breached the building, and so forth. And for set A, okay, the Blue Lives Matter flag is just a tool. It was a tool to them. They bought the hats, they bought the flags, they bought the banners, you know, because those are tools to them. You know, they didn't believe in the message of them. It was just a tool to deceive. Okay. So, that's what I believe. This is the end of part 2. I will continue with part 3.